Hey, everybody. Welcome to How Are You Meant to Open the Akashic Records? For those of you who are not familiar with the Akashic Records and would like to learn more about them and learn a beginner's practice of how to open the Akashic Records, I have a video on my YouTube that I just dropped in the comments. It's also in the description of this video, so you can head over there and learn how to open your Akashic Records with a beginner's practice. The meditation itself starts at 18 minutes. And prior to that, we have, just a description of what the Akashic Records are and how it works and how to use them. And it also includes how to start bringing through messages. But this is what is so important, is that you can access the Akashic Records in infinite number of ways. So many people are like, how do I access this space? What am I doing wrong? I've read a book. I've heard you can go in this way. I've heard you can go in that way. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can enter the Akashic Records. Every single person on this planet can open them differently. There isn't a right way and a wrong way to enter the Akashic Records. So stop getting in your head about whether you're doing it right. Stop getting in your head about the right or the wrong way to enter this space. It's a frequency-based space. What does that mean? It is a high vibrational experience. So you can read about it. You can learn about the Akashic Records all you want, and that's going to satisfy the human mind, and you're going to get a general understanding. The most important part about this space is to come into relationship with it. And that's why I say, I don't like to teach the Akashic Records. I like to support people in developing their relationship with them. And the things that primarily get in the way with developing our relationship with the Akashic Records, this frequency that we are accessing and attuning to, are super overactive nervous systems and a lack of decision that this is something you want to devote to, that this is something you want to come into relationship with, that you're choosing to trust in, at least for a period of time, as you acclimate frequentially, vibrationally to this space. So there are a myriad of ways that I've already led people into the Akashic Records and started to channel for them ways that they are meant to open the Akashic Records for themselves. One of the ways that we can access this is by identifying, what does it feel like to you when you get really descriptive, an emotional or physical sensation in your body when you are in the space of the Akash? So many of you, if you have experienced transcendental meditation or meditated a lot or connected with other energy healing modalities or channeled from higher consciousness in any way, you have already been in the space of the Akashic Records without necessarily recognizing that that's what it was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because ultimately the Akashic Records are a place for you to develop relationships so that you have this really cozy, snuggly seat for your soul to expand further into the cosmos. The idea behind the Akashic Records is not just to create a relationship with your soul and your guides and to feel like a brilliant channel, but to access source consciousness, the source that created absolutely everything on this plane, everything outside of this plane, including the Akashic Records. So it can be very, very daunting to the human nervous system to go straight to a pure channeling of source consciousness itself, to the highest creator of all things. This is why the Akash is such a beautiful place to land. Just like the earth is a place to tether our bodies, for us to feel safe, for us to feel comfortable, so that we can expand further into the unknown, into understanding the infinite, into coming into space with energies that exist outside of the 3D that are not necessarily tangible to us when we initially start working with them. The Akash does the same thing for our souls, so that we can come to this tethering space, this I can explore the cosmos even further. I'm priming my system and priming my energy to receive the highest energy of all. So ultimately, this is about channeling source consciousness. And I find the Akashic Records to be this really beautiful bridging point, because it has this masculine, holding, structured, loving, concrete energy to it as it delivers through us, at the same time that we have access to the beautiful, flowing, light, loving energy of the universe, of source itself. So today, when we are channeling different ways to access the Akashic Records, I want you to be as soft and open as possible. So I am going to guide you into the Akashic Records in the way that I am just guided to do so this morning, not in a way that I am teaching you or catering to anybody's nervous system. I'm just going to follow spirit, because ultimately this is about spirit. This is about the guidance from the divine that is meant to come through for us and with us and through us and co-create with us. And we trust that however we are guided in the moment is how we are meant to be guided and how we are being invited into the deepest extension of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in with me, because we are going to soften ourselves, soften the body, open the heart, knowing that it is safe to be in this space and community. Allow the eyes to gently close if they have not already, and loosen the jaw, soften the face. Allow the forehead and the cheeks to smooth and relax. Feel the body getting heavier and heavier as it sinks into the space that you're sitting or lying down. Take another nice deep, wide breath in. And release with a sigh. Letting all of the tension in your body release. Releasing anything that happened prior to this, anything that you have to go to later, into the earth as you exhale. Coming into presence with this now moment, with this community, with yourself. Allowing the heart to unfold and open with every breath. Allowing me and the divine and one another in spiritual community hold your heart as it opens. And breathe widely at a pace that feels just right for you. Letting yourself sink, letting the body melt. And it is here that we allow ourselves to feel the cord of energy that extends from our root space all the way down into Mother Earth, calling up her loving energy into the body. And as we allow this loving energy to wrap around, hold, and soak into our heart space, this warm, radiant energy travels up through the throat, wrapping around the face, softening the muscles, relaxing the body further. And as it reaches the third eye, the crown automatically starts to open, receiving in this gentle rush of cool Akashic energy and the eagerness of your guides, loved ones, angels, and ascended masters entering into your field, merging and harmonizing with this beautiful energy that you are and that you have welcomed in from Mother Earth. Taking a deep breath here to integrate these energies into your field. And with this single intention and a swallow, we open up the Akashic Records, welcoming in the highest energies, beings, frequencies that desire to support and be present with us today, to move through us, to move between us, to open us, and to guide us, welcoming us more into all that we are and all that we are becoming on this plane and beyond. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let me know what is alive within you. And what are you feeling? Get descriptive in sensation. Physically, emotionally, what's alive for you right now? You might even have activity in the mind. There's nothing that comes up in the space of the Akashic Records that is not relevant. It doesn't matter if it's something that you were thinking about previously or something you have to go to later. It's all symbolic when you're in this space. Do not dismiss anything that comes forward. Just be very, very present and honest in your accounting of what is here for you right now, and drop it in the chat. Joy. I'm getting tingling behind my ears and down my neck. I love that, Sarah. I sent you some voice notes this morning. I don't know if you saw them yet. But I love this because you're responding to the energy. You're feeling the energy. I always feel a cool tingling sensation around my mouth. Oh, cool. And often feel spiritual chills in my body. Yeah, that's because they want you to channel like all the time, Courtney. They want you to channel all the time. Sherry Hahn, where do you feel the joy in your body? Let's get really specific. What does joy feel like? Get descriptive. This is how we create a more anchored memory in the body and in our energy field. And it is also how we bring spiritual energy into embodiment, or I should say, recognize that it's in embodiment because spirit does that for us. But it also gives us this access point for opening the Akashic Records and informing how we are meant to open the Akashic Records for ourselves. So the more communicative and open you can be around this, my heart space is skipping and my lips are smiling. Beautiful, thank you. The more specific you can get with this, the better. Because what the Akash is showing you is this is how we are signaling to you that you are in this space. A lot of people can say, how do I know that I'm in the space of the Akashic Records? Like, how do I know? Some people, as you see here, are going to get sensation right away. Sometimes you're not going to get sensation right away. I didn't get sensation right away. It took me a while to get sensation. And what that then requires is, like I said at the beginning, that decision to trust and to stick with it and to decide this is something that I'm going to invest in. It's a relationship that I'm devoted to, and I'm going to continue to come into presence with it, because as I do so, I know it's going to expand and I know I'm going to learn more, just like when we come into human relationship. Tingling all over, starts in the hands, then the forehead. Right now it feels like a lump in the throat that I need to clear, a sense of urgency and sense of slowing down simultaneously. Beautiful. That's right in line with the cosmic energy right now. Okay. So swallow and come into space with that lump in the throat and just witness it, be with it. Watch where it goes, watch what it does. Energy is always moving. Tell me where it's moving. And take your time. Take your time. Okay, so I shared earlier, and it's also in the description, the YouTube video that I have for how to open your Akashic Records beginner's practice. You guys can use that as much as you want to enter the Akashic Records. Again, if you start that video at 18 minutes, you're going to let me lead you in. Especially as you're earlier on in practice, it can feel really, really good to just let somebody guide you into the records. There's nothing wrong with that. That's totally okay. It's actually beautiful because you're allowing yourself to receive. And sometimes our bodies can relax more and our minds can relax more because we're not fixated on how do I do this? Am I doing this right? And you're just letting somebody take care of you. You're letting somebody like support you, which is so self-loving to let somebody support you in this journey. I remember when I first started, I joined a community because it's not like I couldn't do it myself, but I wanted more accountability. And the support not only accelerated it for me, but I was able to relax more. My mind and body were able to relax more because I had a human co-regulating with me, right? And I had what felt like a safe space in the 3D that in frequency and in form was just an opening that my body needed at the time. And that my mind needed at the time, because I was pretty skeptical when I first started doing this work. Calmness, says Sherry Jones, releasing anger at my adult child. So grateful that this is timed so perfectly by spirit and you. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. Yes. Be with the anger. The anger is fuel, Sherry. And one of the things you want to do is to bring more of your abilities online, right? And so let that anger fuel your sacred message, your sacred delivery of source's invitation for your adult child, source's invitation for you any aspects of self that are meant to come forward and be integrated during this experience with your adult child. Hey, Crystal. Okay. So like I said, you can use that video to allow me to guide you in. Those of you who have experienced the Akashic Records a decent amount and have played with this a lot, how do you enter? Let us know, because one of the reasons I wanted to do this video is because I want it to be on my YouTube so that people have an idea of different ways that they can enter the records and to see themselves in at least one of these, to be like, oh, wait, I have been in the records before, or I have been accessing the records. I just didn't realize that that's how I was doing it, right? Or, oh, I'm not doing something wrong. I don't have to overthink this. I get to listen to my energy. And that's what we're doing here. We're listening to our energy. So we're tuning into what comes forward in the body and in sensation, like we're talking about here. But then I'm also going to be tuning into and channeling for you guys, tuning into your soul, tuning into your Akashic record, tuning into your energy field, all together. I appreciate your video so much. Your voice allows me something to focus on and get out of my own head. Thank you. You're welcome. Yep, exactly. And you're allowing yourself to receive, which is a beautiful thing, because that just sets you up to receive more from the divine and from yourself. So those of you who are accustomed to this, how do you open them? I'll tell you how I open them. That's it. I just told you. I take a breath. I close my eyes. I know the sensation of my body, which is like a tingling in my crown and a little bit of a numbing in my forehead and just a total relaxation of my body. And I've been doing this for so long now that I call up the sensation. I immediately, because we know what it feels like to have a memory in the body when we went to Disney World when we were young, when we had a big fight with somebody. And when we think about it, our heart starts to race, or a joy starts to come up, or a sensation comes up in the body. We know already that our bodies hold memory, and we know how to call forward a sensation. We can think about a loved one, and that sensation comes up. We do the same thing here. So you can use the body this way. And I actually have a video, I think it's a short on my YouTube called "The Body is a Portal," or "There's a Portal in Your Body," I think it's called. So that's a really good one to watch too, because the Akashic records live within the consciousness of your body as well. And you can use that to help you access the records. So that's how I do it, is I close my eyes, I set an intention, because I've been practicing consistently, not just with the Akash, but with intuitive connection. So don't get caught up on the word Akash or the words Akashic records. These were words that were characterized by humans, chosen by humans to describe divine energy. And like I said at the beginning of this, the Akashic records are really an access point, an opening point, just like the earth is for our body, for us to channel and come into greater embodiment and infusion of source consciousness. Okay. I start by inviting in the presence of spirit for the highest truth, love, clarity, and healing. I feel like I just decide and I'm there. Exactly. I need to work on trusting what I'm hearing, seeing, feeling. Beautiful. Yep. You taught me 4 years ago, and I've since shortened it to total intention and 1 ohm. I love the ohm. Yep. That's what my beginners video shows, is that you can use sound. And one of the things that I described when I wrote about this video, you'll see it in the description of it, is, does it feel right and easy? Remember, easy is a key piece here too, to enter the Akashic records through prayer. Some people use a consistent prayer or a different prayer each time, through movement. I used to enter the Akashic records using Qigong. And that's what you'll notice, is how you enter this space can differ depending upon what season of life you're in. So you don't have to be like, well, this is the way I enter, and then this is the way I always have to enter. No, definitely not. You can enter through singing, chanting, breathwork, cleansing your chakras, going through energy practices that you typically do, and sinking in deeply enough that you access this frequency, drawing symbols. Okay. The way you first taught me, down through Mother Earth, up through my body, and then up to the Akash. Great. You know what, Sherry? I think it's time for you to bring through something new. I think it's time for you to learn a way that feels fresh, that feels like you, that doesn't feel safe, that feels expansive, that feels fun, that feels like illuminating and sparkly. I also need to trust what I'm hearing. Yes, I tend to tell myself, I'm just telling myself what I want to hear. This is one of the biggest issues, like I said, is relaxing the nervous system, which includes the mind, because most of the time the mind is in response to the nervous system. It'll start to run, it'll start to question based on nervous system sensation or activation. And so it's knowing once you are in this space, and this is why it can be supportive to enter the Akashic Records, because we know that when we're here, we get to trust anything that comes forward, anything. So those of you who are doubting what's coming forward, write down what's coming forward. Anything that's coming forward as we're on this, just write it down. If you don't want to share it here in the comments, write it down in a journal. Give it space to live in the 3D. That's why I like writing things down, because even if you don't fully believe it, fine, I don't care. I'm not asking you to like dive in and fully believe and take a leap of faith at this moment in time. If you want to, feel free. But give it a space to live, okay? Give it, honor it. Honor it by saying, okay, you're moving through me right now. I'm going to offer you presence in the 3D, and I'm going to bring you into form. Okay? All right. So I want to channel now ways that you can specifically open the Akashic Records. I'm going straight to Sherry Jones right now. So I'm going to channel for you, Sherry. Has anyone been feeling a lot of purging in your body this week? My stomach has been off for about 4 days, and that's what I've been feeling it is. There's so much energy right now. There's so much energy right now, Courtney. A ton. I actually posted this in the Vitality chat yesterday, if you want to check it out. But yeah, there's so much energy that is moving right now. And it's, again, we're in literally the last 2 days before the year of the snake. And we've had Venus moving into Pisces, which is a lot of emotions coming up, particularly in relationship and even around finances. We've had Saturn moving into Aries, becoming conjunct with Neptune, which is going to be at 0 degrees of Aries on the 20th. This is like a 36-year. It was the last time these two planets were this close was 36 years ago. And the next time they're going to be this close is in over 100 years from now. So for some of us, the only thing we've ever known or held on to in our structured way of thinking or operating in our lives, or what we've known for most of our adult lives, is shifting now. And it's shifting to this intuitive knowing, and that can feel nauseating. It can feel like, oh my God, like I actually have to step into responsibility for moving on this intuitive knowing, this hearing, seeing, and feeling that I have to fully trust. I have to fully trust. Like I'm being invited to fully trust this now and like change my structure and the way that I like go about things based on this. Oh my gosh, it requires greater responsibility for what's naturally being spoken through you. And that's scary because it's not evidential, right? Okay, so just let your body adjust and give it space. All right, Sherry. Take a nice deep breath with me. Everybody here, you are also meant to receive this if you're watching live or on the replay. And you get to experiment and play. Let this be a creative process. Let this be fun. Explore different ways to come into relationship and connect with spirit, connect with the Akash. I'm feeling your heart space, Sherry Jones. I'm feeling this coming into your heart and feeling your heartbeat. Letting your breath start to follow your heartbeat. Then extending your breath to double the time of your heartbeat, meaning if your heartbeat is beating, let's say, 3 times in 10 seconds, you're going to take a breath that is double that length. So you're basically like slowing your breath down, if that makes sense. Feeling into your heart space, slowing your breath down, being in presence with your heart beating, allowing your heartbeat to grow in sensation, feeling the reverberation of its energy through not only your chest, but in your auric field, You're really expanding into the toroidal field, which is the energy field that exists around the heart space. Breathe at that same pace that we talked about, where you've extended it. And as you feel this vibration, it's feeling this heart explosion, this heart expansion. Allow it to just kind of like rise up through the throat. Like you can feel your heart beating in your throat. You can feel your heart beating in your cheeks. You can feel your heart beating in your third eye. You can feel your heart beating in your crown chakra. And allow the pulsing of this energy to be the vibrational invitation for the Akash to come to you. For the, it's like your honing signal. It's like you're putting out a signal and the Akash gathers. Your guides gather, your team gathers just above your crown at your soul star chakra. And you're looking up at them and smiling like, yep, I knew you'd come, right? Like I knew you'd come. I knew you'd hear me. And you just allow them to open your crown even wider on their own. You don't even have to do work here. And this heartbeat energy meets this Akashic energy in, like right between the crown and the soul star. And it's here that your Akashic records open, and you remain here until you feel that sensation that you feel in your body when you know you're connected. And your Akashic records are open. Let me know how that feels. That feels really good. I want you to practice this. I want you to practice this for like 7 to 14 days and let me know. What this is telling me is that your relationship with the Akash and your sensations and frequency that you're embodying and feeling in the Akash are going to expand so much when you use this personalized practice. And that's what I don't think we understand. Like we coming into a space like the Akashic Records or even engaging in ritual sometimes can become rote. It can feel rote. And we never want to take the magic away. The magic gets to always expand. The feelings and of wonder and brilliance and illumination and lightness of being aren't just something that we connect to and feel like, oh, right, there's my sweet spot. That gets to expand all the time. Like we get to feel even better with this all the time. It gets to get bigger. We get to get closer every single day if we want to. We get to feel even more special in this space all the time. So continue to return to this video, continue to expand and connect to your field. Okay. I'm 36 and this seems exciting to me. Exactly. Your entire life, you've never known anything different than this energy. And this is a game changer. It's what people are calling like the age of Aquarius, right? I'm feeling like coughing, like my body is begging to make sounds. I'm reminded that I want to practice light language more. Great. Okay. So practice it right now. We remember when we come into this energy, right? We remember. Yes, your body's begging you. Good. Let your body move. Just follow your body. Let your body lead. I'm feeling this throat space energy today. Let me see where we were with that, because I know somebody was talking about that. I think it was you, wasn't it? The intuitive SLP. Are you still here? You're so welcome, Sherry Jones. Yeah, keep me posted. I just turned 49 and it feels like life is just beginning because I feel so connected in a way I never did before. And you are. And your momentum and your clarity is like no other. I mean, the opening has just been wild since the fall for you. Great. Okay, the intuitive SLP. I am going to channel away for you because I'm really feeling this throat energy again as Vanessa just brought that forward as well. So I think this is going to support her as well. And this is something, this throat energy that's been coming through in my vitality program a decent amount too. Okay. All right. I'm going to tune into your energy now. Just take a nice deep breath with me. Okay, so the first thing I'm feeling is like first of all, I see this really, really bright white light, and it's just giving me the chills. So it's almost like what I'm seeing is you come into space, obviously, with like your breath. Okay. Just come into like a relaxed meditative space with your breath, focusing on your third eye, or even just like between your third eye and your crown, like this line from like the bridge of your nose up to the hairline, like just kind of focus there. Coming into a nice steady paced breath with a nice long exhale. And as you do this, you're going to feel this, or you're going to call into your vision or imagine this white tube of light, very bright white, that's just coming down in a pillar to like the center of your forehead. And then it breaks off almost like a veil is covering you all the way over your shoulders. Okay. So it's like this white light is coming down this pillar of light. And right here in the center of your forehead, it just becomes this veil of white light that is just covering all the way over your shoulders. And just breathe here and feel your field. Like it's so bright right now as I'm with this, because it's such a bright white energy. Breathe this in. It's like absorbing. Let this energy absorb. And just come into this knowing I am being veiled. I am being veiled. And it feels like this energy of white light is extending down into your solar plexus area, which is just below the heart space and above the belly button. And just breathe into this ball of white light below the heart space, just above the belly button. As you breathe into this ball of white light, it kind of becomes this like wide satellite dish. And it just keeps extending and widening as you breathe. And it meets the edges of this veil that's kind of coming over your shoulders. So as this extends outward, this veil energy is kind of meeting it. So you've created this kind of shape of energy. That's like a tube of light and then a veil meeting this satellite dish that comes and then meets in your solar plexus. Breathe into this whole area, this whole shape that you've created between your solar plexus, your heart space, your throat, your face, your face and your third eye. Allow this whole thing to become bright white light. All the way through the back body and the front of your body. And as you do this, the bottom half of your body just starts to feel straighter. It's almost like bring your legs together, like you're standing like a tree, like you're standing in this very stable pose. And you don't have to do it physically. You can also just imagine it. And as you feel strengthened there, and this white light energy just gets fuller and brighter in this space you've created in the heart space. This is really interesting. This ball of light in your solar plexus drops down through your root, which is right at the base of your spine, drops down through your root all the way into Mother Earth. And as soon as it hits the center of Mother Earth, it's like you wake up and you're in the Akashic Records. That's what that feels like to me. That's fucking wild. Like, what a sensation. Holy shit. I love this. It feels really powerful, dude, like awakening energy. So I'm going to repeat that again. Once you feel this like stability in your lower body and this full bright white illumination within this shape that was created here between this disc-like energy and the veil that was coming down from above, right? This ball of energy, white energy that's in the solar plexus drops down all the way through the root. And as soon as it hits the core of Mother Earth, it's like you wake up and the Akashic Records are open. That's really fucking cool. I love that. Thank you for being here today and ushering that in. Songs are coming out, Vanessa. Yay. Celebrating that. Yes, 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 girl. Yes. Megan. Oh my gosh, back in 2020, I did a meditation and very clearly the words Age of Aquarius came to me. Look at you. I had no idea what I meant at that time. Could I have channeled that from the Akash? Yeah, you absolutely could have channeled that from the Akash. Absolutely. You could have channeled it from freaking anywhere. It could have been source consciousness directly. It could have been the angels, right? But 100%. Dude, if you're like channeling that, you've definitely been in the space of the Akashic Records, even at times when you might not have recognized it. All right, what's alive for you guys right now? Tell me what's alive for you guys right now. And how did that feel, intuitive SLP? Perfect. That was amazing. I stood it up and it dropped right down. I could feel it. Yeah, I could feel it too. It was like a shockwave through the body, which is really interesting, right? Because we have these like really gentle ways to enter the records and like acclimating the body. And yeah, that feels really delicious, especially as we're beginners and we're getting attuned to this frequency. But sometimes we can enter the Akash with, again, just like a single intention. And sometimes it can be like a, let's go, like hit the ground running, like wake up, snap together. You know what I mean? Like focus. And it depends on our energy, and it depends on our energy at the time as well. And so that's why I love having the ability for you guys to come back to this and use different ways, because there may be days that you want to go in a little softer. And there may be days when it's like, I want to focus. Like, let's go. You know, so also feel into which one of these just like feels good to your body. Some of these might feel too activating to your body. Some of these might feel too like wah to your field. So tune into what feels good for you. I can't see visions with my eyes closed. I actually opened my eyes and I could just feel it. Perfect. Whatever works for you. There's no rules. I'm sweating all over and hot. Yep. See, this is also going to show you what sensations come up in the body that feel like or show you that you are connected to the Akash. So when you're feeling this sensation again, you can also recognize, this feels kind of like it did when I was in the Akashic Records. Well, guess what? Maybe the Akash is inviting you in right now. Maybe your frequency is matching the records right now and you didn't realize it. But you didn't, because you didn't intentionally go in on a conscious level, but maybe subconsciously you did. Maybe your energy did. Maybe your soul did. And your body's showing you that you're there and you're connected. It's cool. My sight is getting blurry. Is that normal? I mean, what is normal? Like, define normal. Because sometimes it seems like there's a fog that rolls in, like I can see the energy in the room. Absolutely. I actually, thank you for the reminder. I have a meditation that I want to record for a couple of my programs. And it was one of the beginning of this meditation that came in. It was this mist. There's been a lot of that lately. There's been a lot of mist. And I believe that a lot of this is like the mystical energy that we're shifting into with the Saturn-Neptune conjunction and what that's ushering in for us. So it just means you are in alignment with the cosmic energy and what you're connected. That normal question is a doubt question, right? That comes from the mind. Instead, it's my sight is getting blurry. Cool. Let's be with this energy and let it show me what is coming through, because it's always what is meant. Lately, I keep hearing it's been a long time coming. I'm not a huge Swiftie, but I keep getting the visual of those large pink and purple wings at the beginning of her concert. Yeah. Thank you for your videos. I've been using them to get into the Akashic for a long time now. It has helped tremendously with my healing process. Also, I turned 40 today and it's been a beautiful day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with us on your birthday. And you're very welcome. It's like those wings and the way they flow are sending out a frequency and bringing in everything that is aligned. It's such a cool vision. That's really beautiful. I feel melty and wavy with butterflies in my sacral. Beautiful. Okay. I am feeling like I want you guys to share something with me before I choose or before the Akash chooses, really. The next person to receive how to channel or enter the Akash, I should say. Just share what's alive right now. Tell me what's alive right now. What's present? What feels present? And I know some of you have already just shared, so just don't make this a forced thing. Don't search for something. Just what is present, drop it. Keep it easy. Service. Thank you, Jenna. Jenna, can you find the link to there's a portal in your body link, the short on YouTube, and drop it here so that as well. New beginnings, excitement. Oh, that's delicious. Thank you. Thank you, Jenna. I have a wound on my nose and eye that's been there for over a decade, and healing it has been a journey. It makes me cry and angry, and also finally feel like it might be healing after too long. It is healing. Claim that it is healing. Claim that it is done. Live from the fact that that is healed. Come into presence with that energy. I've been having tingling around my legs and knees, reminding myself what joy feels like. Oh, good. That's right in alignment with one of the voice notes that I sent you too, Sarah. Peace and some unrest alternating. Relaxed and in love. I love learning all of these different ways to connect. It's fascinating. Isn't it cool? All right. Thank you for the 1212, Courtney. I love you. Robert Silverback 1250. Your silence word sent ripples through my entire body and field. So we're going there, baby. You still here with us? I'm going to channel how you're meant to uniquely open the records. Vanessa, I'm obsessed with the fact that you're dropping everything you're seeing. This is what I want. Yes. Trust everything that you're seeing. Something about MJ, man. Magic. Put on one glove. All right. All right, Robert. Here we go. Stillness. That's the first thing I'm hearing is stillness, like complete stillness. Trying not to even blink. To allow your body to only move with breath. Center. That's what I'm hearing. Center. Connect with what you perceive as the center of your being. With your intention as you remain in this very profound level of stillness. Let your center, that looks like a dot, mark it with a dot. Imagine that this dot is spinning and it starts to turn into a spiral. It starts to kind of open up and turn into a spiral. And let this spiral continue to grow larger. Remaining very, very still and only allowing the body to move as you breathe. Witnessing the spiral from this center continue to grow and expand. And allow this spiral to start moving up your chakra system from wherever it is in your body. So moving up the center line of your body. Pausing in the throat. It wants to pause in the throat and really cleanse the throat. Throat into the face. Fascinating. Tendrils of this energy come out the nose, out the ears, and up through the crown. So it's like it's extending from all orifices in the face, in the head, up through the crown, out through the ears, except the mouth, and out through the nostrils. So the spiral is like kind of extending in tendrils. Breathe into the third eye. And as these tendrils extend, it's like they're drawing Akashic energy and all of these beings into you. It's like you're pulling all of these beings into the center of your face, from the top of your lip to your hairline. You're bringing all of these beings into the center of your face, and then you're dropping them down into your heart space, and you're opening your Akashic records. And you can do what I'm doing here too when you're done. It's just like, I just felt called to like put my hands in prayer pose here as they entered the heart space and the Akasha opened. And it was just like, okay. That's a really, from my mind's judgment, bizarre way of opening the records. Really strange, really cool though, just really interesting, neat energy. Also feels like this way of you opening the records is going to be temporary. It doesn't feel like this is going to be something that's going to follow you long term. It feels like it's like an activation for you, an invitation for, it's like a stepping stone for an even newer way for you to enter the records in a short period of time, like maybe after a few months. But this is what's coming in right now. And it feels like there's a particular guide that is really directing this and guiding this with you right now. So, so to just kind of review this: stillness, center of the body, allowing that center of the body to turn into a spiral wherever that is in the body, breathing into that, witnessing that, allowing that spiral to move up the chakra system, pausing in the throat to cleanse. And that as it moves upward, it starts to break into tendrils and come out the nose, out the ears, up the crown. And as these tendrils extend, draws in your guides from all these directions, right? Into a center line between the top of the lip and the hairline. And they drop down into the heart space. And it's when they reach this heart space that your Akashic records open. Fascinating. That's cool. I really like the vibes of this. I think I'm actually going to use this myself. There's a frequency and an energy to it that feels very, of course it's unique, but it feels new to me. It feels mysterious to me, which is very cool. And there's a texture in this that I don't think that I have, that my field desires to connect to a little bit. So, so thank you. Thank you. Okay. See, Misa was thinking of MJ too. Channel me, channel me. There you go. So channel MJ. Felt serpent-like. Yes. Yes. A little bit. I kept thinking of like Medusa energy. That's what I kept feeling like, obviously, because of just the way that that extended. But very interesting. I feel like I've been very disconnected for a while, but I feel it's time for me to connect and move energy. Is it time for me to connect more with the Akash? The fact that you're even asking that question is a sign that you have already been called, because the Akash calls to us. We don't decide to enter the Akash just because all of a sudden we saw a YouTube video pop up or somebody come into our field, right? So there's no coincidences, and you're here and you're being invited, and you've already accepted the invitation. Your mind is simply lagging and coming online with the fact that this is what you've already chosen. MJ is synchronistic for me too. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Makes complete sense. Timing is everything. Thank you. You're very welcome. Okay. I'm going to do one more. What is Medusa energy? You know, I mean, I would have to channel that to really be in touch with that. Let me see if there's anything that comes forward, because Medusa has this like really, you know, I mean, anything that we kind of see as a negative construct is for our own, there's some kind of purpose that serves for us as humans and our subconscious and all of that. But like, so when I think of Medusa energy, I immediately think of creation. I immediately think of unapologetic creation. I immediately think of, it doesn't matter how I'm seen. It doesn't matter how I'm perceived. It doesn't matter how I come across. And it's also commanding energy, because like, it's like, I'm coming forward and just extending all of me. I'm extending all of me, and I am commanding what I desire into my reality. And I am allowing myself to create from that space. And like, go ahead and be haters, right? Like, go ahead. I gotta do me, man. I gotta do where I'm guided. That's what that feels like to me. So I guess I just channeled Medusa energy really quickly for you. Okay. I feel like this spirit is telling me that there's somebody in this chat that I already know I'm meant to channel for, so I'm going back. Yeah, it's is it Pepe Y Wiki? Are you still here? Let me know. Mermaids. Mermaid energy is really cool. Mermaid energy is so real frequentially. I don't know if you've ever channeled that. Oh, good. Okay, cool. I'm going to channel for you. So channel it, Vanessa. Okay. I'm just going back to your messages so I can feel into your energy a little bit. Oh, thank you. Yes, my earrings are a Reiki symbol. Oh, not a Reiki symbol. They're I think they're the Chinese symbol for peace. Every single time I wear these, people ask me, and I forget every single time. And then I take a picture every single time and ask Google whether it's peace or love, and I get the answer, and then I forget every single time. So there you go. If anybody wants to look it up and let me know so that I can forget again, that would be wonderful. But I love them. I got them in I think it was like the Asian Art Museum in DC. I love that museum. Oh my gosh, I'm going back there and spending like 5-6 hours. Talk about beautiful energy and just receiving. Oh, okay. It does. It does look like the top of Hanshose Shonen. I agree. Or can never pronounce that in full. I can, but I got to sit with it. Okay. So Pepe Y Wiki, let's do this. Okay, I feel like a swirling at the top of the head, like a halo. So I want you to imagine that you have a halo around the top of your head, kind of right here in the forehead, all the way around your head. Feel this halo. It is a golden light, but it's not like a dark gold. It's like a light gold. Feel as if you almost have like a ring light that you've put over your head, right? And so you can feel the energy pulsing from this light into your head. They're like attuning you. They're acclimating the body. Just breathe. It feels like a buzzing to me at the top of the head. Let it ripple down in waves through the body. I can feel it in my face really strongly. Just let this light energy like ripple through your body in waves. Feel it all the way down through your fingertips, through your pelvis, through your legs, into the bottom of your feet. Feel the energy, this light energy, even coming down in waves, extending through the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth. Watch the light, the golden light energy illuminate the soil and the root system of Mother Earth. Watch it infuse the sacred waters of Mother Earth with golden light so that those sacred waters of Mother Earth turn golden. And the runoff from these sacred waters extends into the core center of Mother Earth. So the hot magenta energy that exists in the core center of Mother Earth is now being infused with this golden light. And just keep allowing yourself to receive this and witness its movement. And now allow this, this ring light of energy, this halo that's around your head, to now move down the body, all the way around the body. Again, like a French press, which I've mentioned before in my energy work, but moving all the way down the body, slowly. I'm at the hips now. It's going down around the legs. And when it gets to your feet and starts to absorb into Mother Earth, your crown opens up and you feel this really lightness of being, almost like angel wings, like you're being lifted by angel wings. Feel it's just like really this lightness in the body, almost as if your body's being like levitated, pulled up a little bit from the earth, and you're just kind of hovering. And you take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, this Akashic energy comes down through the crown and your body lands on the ground. And your Akashic records open. That feels really good. Really sacred. Really sacred. I love that. Let me know how that felt for you. It is peace. Thank you, Mike. You always have access to all the resources. You're amazing. Thank you. Medusa didn't sound healthy. You can ask ChatGPT, but you're going to get a compilation of things with that energy that are based on human understanding rather than channeling the frequency itself. When we channel the frequency itself, we get the purity of the energy and not the interpretation of the human mind. Okay, so that felt really good. And when we close the records, my friends, I mean, again, it's a frequency-based space. So, you know, as you kind of step away and start going about your day, you can just kind of choose to remain in this energy. They will close on their own. Or you can use a single Om, like I do in the beginner's video that I shared earlier and is also in the description of this video. You can say a prayer. You can take a breath. For me, I always come into a space of gratitude. I just thank you so much for this community. Thank you so much for my guides. Thank you so much for the frequency of oneness and the fact that everything that exists within us extends beyond us. Everything that we shift within us extends beyond us. And I take a breath and come back into an intentionally present space. You're so welcome. It did feel really good. So guys, take what felt really good today. You can take components of them too. You can piece components of these together. You can merge them. You can play. You can even use some of the ways that we've tapped into the body and into energy and into the things that have just channeled through you and come forward as you've been in this space as gateways and openings into how you are meant to channel or enter the Akashic Records and thus channel the Akashic Records and source consciousness itself. So if this is something that you appreciated and that you would like to receive more of, let me know, and I can do one of these again sometime soon. And we can create an even bigger list of how to connect to the Akash, because literally the ways are infinite and endless. There is no limit to the different ways that we can enter the records and come into this space. I saw a micro flash right as you said your Akashic records are open. Yeah, these are the kinds of things we want to note. You know, I like the white light ball drops into Mother Earth and boom, open. Me too. Wasn't that cool? That was so cool. This is so beautiful. If any of you would like to connect further on this, dive in further, you can email me. That's also in the description of this video. You can message me on social media. I have a couple different ways that we can connect. If you're just starting out, just let me know kind of where you are in your journey. I love to tune in and see, you know, what's coming forward within you now, where your soul is inviting you, and I'll be able to guide you in the direction that feels most aligned for you at this time. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me for this, as always, and I'll see you very soon.